I'm so full. Hannah pushed the empty plate away from her, as though disgusted by the idea of having to eat anymore. Claire smiled, happy to see her friend's behavior. As they went through the process of making food, joking and goofing off, it felt like she had returned to a healthy life. Hey, why don't you sleep here? Hannah's eyes sparkled at hearing Claire's idea. A sleepover? She squealed in delight. Yeah, Claire giggled at Hannah's reaction. Rushing out of her chair, Hannah dashed towards Claire and embraced her friend. Hannah put so much force into the hug that they nearly toppled onto the ground. It's been ages since we've had a sleepover. Hannah began jumping up and down while still holding on to Claire. Okay. Claire laughed as she tried to calm her friend down. Claire agreed with the sentiment, feeling happy about the idea of spending more girl time with Hannah. When Hannah let go of Claire, she paused for a second. I probably should let my parents know that I won't be home. As she looked at the phone in the kitchen, Hannah sighed. I don't know the number of where they work. It's the same with me. Though, with how tired they are when getting home, I don't think they'd even notice I was gone since they go straight to sleep. Claire agreed with Hannah. Usually, if she wasn't going to be home, she'd just write a note and leave it next to the phone. Unfortunately, there was no way to just leave a message other than this method. Claire suggested, why don't we just walk over to your house and leave behind a message? Hannah groaned. Walking in the dark doesn't sound like a fun idea. Smacking Hannah's stomach, Claire laughed. It'll give you a chance to burn off that food baby you got going there. Wrapping her arms around the stomach, Hannah turned it away from Claire. I worked hard to make this food baby. She stuck her tongue at Claire. Claire giggled some more at Hannah's reaction. Shoulders slumping as she accepted the reality, Hannah resigned herself to the idea. I guess we'll have to go back to my place. Launching herself towards Claire to give another hug. It's the least I can do for our chance to have a sleepover. Once Hannah let go of her, Claire got out of her seat and grabbed a plate and cup. Moving over to the sink, she placed them with the other dirty dishes made while they cooked. Hannah followed close behind Claire, bringing along her own dishes and setting them into the sink. As Claire began washing the dishes, she thought back to what Chelsea and Heather talked about, the emergency shelters, and how neither of them was able to enter. Access to the shelters was only until after the fort was overwhelmed by the modified humans. You'd think Star and Moon would have designed their shelter to allow people to store food and equipment into the shelter to prepare for when things got dangerous for everyone inside the fort. Claire thought to herself. What are you thinking about? Hannah asked as she took one of the clean dishes and began drying it. Claire shook her head. I'm just thinking about what Chelsea and Heather were talking about with the shelters. The ones created by Star and Moon and the military? Hannah moved to one of the cupboards and put away the dish before returning to grab another clean plate to begin drying. Yeah, Claire answered. What were you thinking about? Hannah raised an eyebrow, confused. Putting her soapy hands onto the side of the sink, Claire looked at Hannah. When we went to Star and Moon Studio, we saw the type of environment that the company operates in. So, why would they make it so the shelters couldn't be accessed by the military to allow them to stock up supplies? Hannah looked up at the ceiling as she thought about the matter in question. Even the people who came to pick us up to take our families to the fort We're using equipment far more advanced than the military. Claire drove in her point even deeper. Hannah directed her attention back to Claire. What are you thinking? Looking away and staring at the dirty dishes in the sink, Claire said, I don't know. Something in the back of her mind made her think there was something more to those emergency shelters.